There are spiritual battles that we fight, and there's some battle going on in LA, man. Every time I'm out there, I feel like I need an exorcist. It's ugly.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. And it's unfortunate. My sister's still out there, but I have to go out there for work now and again. Not much works out there. The business is dead. Hollywood's dead out there. They've over regulated everything. So everything's dying out there because of poor governance. It comes back to that Tijuana and San Diego analogy. It really does. And they're turning the whole place into crap.
Dean, it wouldn't be an interview on this program without a Superman question. And so here is the cultural Superman question of the moment, which is Supergirl. And we have Millie Alcock saying that she doesn't want Christian dads to go see Supergirl and attacking them for attacking her online. I don't think anybody actually cares at all. But it is like totally irrelevant. Nonetheless, she's popping off and blaming the audience and attacking Christians. Supergirl is set to flop. We'll see the numbers upon its release. It'll be released, I think, in a week. But not great branding, right? For Truth, Justice, and the American Way.
Well, DC Comics let that lapse. So Truth, Justice, and the American Way is no longer a thing. They said Truth, Justice, and a Better Tomorrow. So I use Truth, Justice, and the American Way at every opportunity I can. It's interesting because I didn't know her name. And after hearing what you just had to say, I really have no desire to know her name because as a Christian dad, sorry, I don't understand that at all. It blows my mind up. But this reminds me of Snow White, Rachel, whatever her name is. Why do you want to
Ziegler
kill your franchise by being a jerk and saying some awful stuff and alienating a huge portion of your potential audience? When you do a movie like this and you go out on the press runs, you usually have whole media training and discussing what you're going to talk about. I can't believe that's something that they came up with. If it is, they're absolute boneheads. I looked at the trailer of the thing and it just looked like what's the gen now? Are they Gen X? What? No, we're X. I'm X.
Yeah, Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha and Gen Z.
Gen Alpha. If that's Gen Alpha, you all are in trouble because that just seems like a petulant kid who's angry at. I don't even know. I had no interest in watching it. Melissa Benoist, when she played it with her smile and her aura about her, that seemed great. I wanted to watch her, and I was on that show. But this doesn't seem like anything that is exciting for me. And I think it will probably tank monumentally because she's alienating audiences and saying stuff that I don't understand that. Why would you attack? I don't get why she would be doing that or attacking Christian fathers. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's not going to work in the long run.
Wouldn't you want, like, again, you're a dad, I'm a dad. Like, isn't that the target audience? Is parents go with their children? Isn't that how you increase ticket sales? Isn't that the goal? The family goes to the movies. That's why children's movies make so much. It's why Zootopia makes $1 billion, right? Parents are bringing their children. So to attack parents, particularly Christian dad, the only people having children are Christian dads primarily. It's like, it seems insane, Dean. Suicidal, actually, for the industry. Seems suicidal.
Yeah, let's go to Gad's dad, and it's suicidal empathy. It's you're so woke that you're going to alienate everybody, and your film's going to tank. But Hollywood's a numbers game. If they're not making money, then you're gonna be adios. You're gonna be Stephen Colbert. You're losing $40 million a year. It doesn't last because at the end of the day, Hollywood is a business. So. If James Gunn and Peter Safran, who've been running the new DCU group with the last Superman movie and the Supergirl here, if they want to run that into the ground, by all means, guys. But it's unfortunate. They've run Star Wars into the ground. We'll see what else they can ruin.
Bring back Dean Cain as Superman. Bring him back. It's the old man Superman arc is amazing. They used to do it. Alex Rosen. Alex Rosen. Awesome. When he has the silver streak, in his hair, and he's all like seasoned, it's awesome, dude. Yes, that's right. Mature Superman.
Yeah, I love that. Listen, I'd love to see Lois and Clark 35 years later, whatever we are. I'd love to see what's going on with them. And I'd love to have that happen, but not woke, because that show was ahead of its time. She was Lois and Clark. She was the lead, she was the lead name on the thing because she was a strong, independent woman. it wasn't because we had to make a woman strong. It's just because that's the character. All these things, we were sort of ahead of our time in that sense without trying to be woke. And it worked in the story, and the relationship was great. And I'd love to see what they're doing, but I don't want to work 18 hours a day again. There we go.
Come on, dude. That's an awesome Superman.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Mature, seasoned. Like the Superman they just released was getting his ass kicked every single scene. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I got blackpilled watching it. I watched it on a red eye back from how I didn't. I know. I was like, what is this? Superman just getting his butt kicked the entire movie? Nah, bro.
It looked kind of cool and everything, but I didn't care because you know when I finally turned it off, he was in the apartment with Lois Lane and they were doing something, and out in the outside, that other group was fighting some big monster thing. And I just was like, this is just, I clicked it off. I was like, this is just stupid. I didn't care about anybody. No, nothing was at risk. I was like, I'm not, and I don't like Superman getting his ass kicked. That ain't fun for me.
That's right. I took that personally, and I took that personally. Yes, that's right.
Well, you got a very strong Clark Kent thing going, Benny. I'm not going to lie. It's very solid.
Okay. Well, everybody calls Brandon Gill. He's a congressman from Texas. I'm sure you've seen him. Everyone calls him the young Clark Kent. So,
well, he looks it, man. There is no doubt about it. But both of you guys are in the ballpark. So, I mean, Brandon does though. I mean, he's got the curl.
He's got the curl, dude. He's got the Jerry curl. It's crazy. Got the curl.
He's only like 30 years old or 30, low 30s, and I'm going to be 60 in about a month and a half. Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Hey man, you know what? As long as age comes with wisdom, that's the way God intended it, and that's what you got. And so everybody follow Dean Cain, subscribe to his new podcast, and obviously you're going to get hot takes. 1 million followers. You're going to round up 1 million subscribers here on X. The great Dean Cain. Godspeed, Dean. I can't wait to watch these results tonight. We'll see if the city can be saved. Can the city be saved?
We're not getting them tonight. We're getting them next. They're going to trickle in. They're just going to trickle for the next week, 3-4 weeks. I feel like if there's an overwhelming vote tonight, it'll be too big to rig. They won't even try and steal it. So that's what I'm going to be praying for. I hope so. And I'm praying for it too, my friend. And I'm praying for you as a Christian father that Supergirl doesn't come and get you.
God. Yeah, she won't, because she's utterly like the idea that we're all Christian dads are sitting there thinking about Millie Alcock. Nobody knows who she is, or the Supergirl movie. Like just the insult that somehow anybody cares about you, or it just shows the rot in Hollywood. No one cares about Rachel Ziegler. No one cares about you. No one could pick you out of a lineup. You're not a movie star. You're not a star at all. Like, you're totally gassed up by an industry that's lost everything. And like the way you're acting proves why we were so right to turn it all off in the first place. So thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dean. Godspeed, man.
Appreciate it.
See you, Christian dad. See ya.